Welcome to Legacy Animal Hospital. I'm your supervisor, Dr. Meddy. I'll take you through the hospital and quickly show you the ropes. This is the reception area. This is where you'll find the whiteboard, which shows the status of new and ongoing cases. Click on the whiteboard to select your case and begin to work on the patient. Before you select your case, you might want to take a peek at the research computer. You can find all of the information for successfully treating a patient here. When you are treating your patient, you can find the research for that case right on the PDA in the info menu. The PDA can be a good old chum. It has two menus, Action and Info. There are two types of rooms, treatment or trauma. The trauma room is usually reserved for critical cases. You can get to the treatment or trauma room using the action menu of your PDA. First and foremost, remember, it's always important to get the patient stable. A tool that will stabilize a patient could be on any tray. Select Tools in the action menu of the PDA and you will see an explanation of each type of tool tray. You can mouse over the text description and see an example of the tools. Your patient's health status is updated every time you do a procedure. When you finish treating your patient, access Sign Out on your PDA. After each case, I'll review your progress. I'll be honest and fair to make sure you deliver the best level of care. Do a good job and you'll be entrusted with our most precious cases. Be sure to take a load off sometimes and play the trivia game in the lounge. You can also get here from the action menu on your PDA. Remember, we're all counting on you to perform at the highest level of professionalism.
May I help you?
It may be too late for that, but you might be able to do something for Mrs. Green.
Oh, what's the matter with your iguana?
I bought her at the pet store, but when I brought her home, my parents wouldn't accept her, and they told me to take her back, but I just couldn't. So I hid her in a shoebox under my bed, and I fed her my leftovers, which she didn't seem to like. Now, whenever I take her out to exercise, she can't really move right, and she looks weird when she breathes.
So how long has she been moving funny and breathing weird?
A couple of days.
All right, let us take a look at her.
Her name used to be Mr. Green till a friend of mine set me straight. I don't know. No. Maybe she's lonely. I can get her Mr. Green. I pretty much told you everything I knew already.
We're almost done, little guy. Hang in there. There are a lot of fractures here.
I don't think she likes living in the box too much, but it was a really big shoebox.
Doing great so far.
You're such a whiz!
Okay, here's Griffy. He's 2 years old and 15 pounds. When his owners came home today, they found Griffy in the yard vomiting. Not long after that, he started having diarrhea. He's been vomiting, I guess, about 2 hours now. They said he just had his normal amount of dog food. He played in the yard, which has gladiolas, geraniums, and an avocado tree. He is vaccinated, but no other medication. Poor guy. I felt the same way last time I ate Mexican food. Love it when there's blood down there. Let's get a sample and clean it up. He probably ate something in the yard. Oh man, getting that old familiar tingle in my sinuses again. I want you around next time I get the flu. I really think you're getting the hang of things. I really think you're getting the hang of things. Definitely making up for lost time. At least there's no parasites. I'm good to go, Doc. I'm on new allergy medicine, so I'm up for anything. That doesn't look so good.
Bravo! We definitely were right on target hiring you.
Pardon me, my dog has hurt his leg. He's outside in the car with my granddaughter. Sometimes he acts like he doesn't remember he's 15. Plays like a pup, runs all around the house. He fell down and he hasn't had the use of his leg ever since.
Has he had any problems with that leg before?
No. Well, he was hit by a car once, but that was years ago, before my wife passed. Well, he's a good boy. I just think you ought to take a special good care of him, okay?
Yes, of course we will.
My wife always said, no more dogs after Ripper. Yeah, but I know my wife trained him to act better than this. I'll say, he tried to bite my hand off when I tried to rub his leg.
Don't worry, Mr. Tecumseh. The doctor's just taking a second to think. Right, Doc?
Yeah, he's got a big hump on his leg. Poor guy's getting on in years. He's just like his old man.
No wonder he's snappy. Look at that lesion. That leg doesn't look too good. Probably cancer.
My wife always said, no more dogs after Ripper. We never had any kids. So, our pups, they're like our children.
He'll be back on his feet in no time at all. He'll be back on his feet in no time at all.
Don't suppose it's arthritis, do you? My last dog had it something awful.
Bravo! We definitely were right on target hiring you.
Captain is a 14-year-old shepherd mix. He started behaving out of character yesterday. He didn't eat dinner, and this morning he was walking in circles to the left and falling over. The owner thinks Captain might have had a stroke and is worried he'll have to put him to sleep. Oh, his head is tilted sideways to the left. What do you think? Now would probably be a bad time to mention, but I have allergy problem with dogs. This guy just won't stand up. Yeah, starting the year off right. She couldn't wait another day for the captain of her... sorry, that's just been in my head the last few minutes. Glad you're still with us, Doc. Good job. I knew Ellie was wrong about you. I'm sorry about that. This poor guy's driving my allergies nuts. Good job. I knew Ellie was wrong about you. He was brought in a month ago for a routine exam, but he checked out normal. This ought to help you feel steady, boy.
I'm not sure what to say. Such brilliance!
Well, I'm worried about Chili. She's been drooling for a few days. And every time she tries to eat, the food just falls from her mouth. I can see that she's lost some weight. She's even had some diarrhea.
How old is she?
She's 5. I've had her ever since she was born. She's never been sick before. Please, help her as best as you can.
Oh, of course we will. Try not to worry.
Poor baby. Just hang in there. You're gonna do great at your next evaluation. Poor girl. Nobody deserves this. Well, it's good news and bad news. No parasites, but some diarrhea. This medicine will get him on the way to recovery.
Do carry on. Quite a slick performance.
Ming is a 6-month-old Siamese. The poor little kitty can hardly hold her head up. She's breathing with her mouth open and making moaning noises. She lives with another Abyssinian kitten and a Bengal cat. They're all indoors. Her owner says she's been especially playful and full of mischief up until now. You really have to keep an eye on these guys when they're little. They get into everything. I knew today was going to be a good one.
such a whiz.
This little guy's eyes have been bloody for close to a week, and he's sniffling. The parents wouldn't have even brought him in if it wasn't for their hysterical kid. Mommy and Daddy Dearest decided that his life wasn't worth $50. I bet if it was a hamster, they'd pay more than $50. I'm impressed. Not many people are good with these types. Can you believe people actually lay out traps for these cute little guys? Barbaric. This may be a tough one. We don't see too many rodents. Good job. A healthy rat and a happy little boy.
Bravo! We definitely were right on target hiring you.
Nurse! Oh, can you help me? It's my Duchess. She won't open her eyes. Oh, can you help me?
Okay, just calm down and tell us what happened.
Well, I was giving her her evening bath before bed per usual, and I ran out of the feline finesse. So I used dish soap. Here, smell. It's aromatic, isn't it? But it's deceiving. Anyway, I was drying her off ever so delicately, and she started to squint just like that. And then she started to claw at her face, sort of like Patty Duke in The Miracle Worker. Oh, my baby, now she won't open her beautiful eyes for her daddy. Come on, open your eyes for your daddy.
Don't you worry. We can handle this.
We'll go check her eyes.
Please, excuse my appearance. Everything I have is in the dryer. I had to rush right over. What is this, my SATs? I told you everything I know. Look, I'd like to stay here and chat, but would you just stop at the 3rd degree and work on my Duchess? You're the doctor. You tell me. Does she look normal? I can't say I approve of your rather hands-off approach, Doctor.
Must be doing something right, because my sneeze is getting worse.
Such a good little girl. Easy, baby. We're very close. Poor Dad. You have given sight back to my Duchess. Next time, I promise only to use pet shampoo. You're a cat saint. Amen.
Such a stellar performance for your first year. Congratulations. However, I won't carry on. You've still got a long way to go. Be thoughtful and thorough, and you'll go far. Do carry on. Quite a slick performance.